Hello everyone. So today our topic is port address translation, that is also called NAT overload or PAT. So dear all, this is called many to one mapping. That is means a single public IP can be used as multiple private IP addresses, and it is also called what? NAT overload. Okay, usually in your local area network, when you set up a Wi-Fi access point or your any route or switch, you can see a single IP address will be provided by the internet service provider, and by single IP address you can use multiple devices in your local area network. That can be used by what? Port address translation. Okay, so before going to do the configuration, let's discuss about what is network address translation. Here, this is a service that is used to convert what? A public IP address into what? A private IP address. What? Or we can convert multiple private IP into single IP address by what? By the port address translation. So this is the part of ISP. Public IP address are available here, and this is the part of what? Organization in which we have private IP address. So this switching can be done by what? This conversion will be done by the port address translation. Okay, let's talk about the port address translation. In this scenario, we have a single public IP and we have these number of private IP address. Which one? 192.168.1.2 and 3 and 4. So these will be converted to what? A single public IP. So this is single public IP that will be used for what? Multiple private IP. This is called many to one mapping. Now, how can you do that? To select these IP address or any number of IP address that is connected to a router, in that case, you have to create an access list to select these IP address and just map all of these IP address with single IP address by putting a command NAT overload or interface overload. Okay. So these are the configuration for the same. First of all, you have to provide a network to what? Your private IP, and then for public IP, you have to allot that public IP to the interface, and then create an access list, permit all the private network, and then you have to define which one is inside, which one is outside, and then you have to overload that part on what? On access list. Okay, let's do the configuration. So this is our network on which we are going to do that. First of all, we will do what? We will create an access list for what? For this side, for IP NAT inside, we are going to do create an access list for that. Access list one to select all of these interface, all of these IP addresses. On this interface, we are going to do what? NAT overload. Okay. So let's do the same. Go to global configuration mode, IP NAT. What we will do? First of all, create an access list. So access list one, permit, what is our local area network? That is 192.168.10.0. Okay, because these are these IP address are the part of what? This one. Permit 192.168.10.0. Now you have to provide the wildcard mask 0.0.0.255. I think yes, 0.0.0.255. Okay, this is the command. Now you have to map this access list on what? This outside interface. How you can do that? IP NAT inside source list one and interface G0/0/1 overload. By this command, the mapping will be done. Just put a command show IP NAT translation. It will show nothing. Show IP NAT statistics. So it will show that a dynamic mapping is available here with the interface. Okay. So now let me try to ping. an external IP like 9.9.9.9 with this PC, okay, and we'll see will the source IP address change to what 200.0.0.1 or not. Okay, for that let's go to desktop CMD, put a command ping, which one 8.8.9.9.9.9. Okay, so it will ping after some time. Okay, you can see this is pinging. Okay, let me capture the packet and again forward the same. Okay, so again put the command ping 9.9.9.9. An ICMP packet will be generated. What is the source IP address? Source IP address is 192.168.10.2. Okay, this packet will be forwarded to the switch. The switch will forward it to the router. When this packet will be forwarded to what? The router, the source IP address will be automatically changed to what? So this was our source IP address 192.168.10.2 that will be converted over 200.0.0.1. Okay. In the same way, if I will forward one more packet from the neighbor, let's forward this ping 8.8.8.8. What will happen? The ICMP packet will be generated. The packet will be forwarded like this to get the MAC address. Okay. Now the ICMP packet will be forwarded. When the ICMP packet will be forwarded to the router, in which you can see that the source IP address is 192.168.10.3 and destination is 200.0.0.1. That is means multiple PCs are using the same IP address to forward the data. That is what this one by providing a command what NAT overload. So this is how you can do the port address translation. This process is called port address translation to convert the public IP, single public IP into multiple private IP. Okay, everyone. I hope you like the session. Have a nice day. Please subscribe.